Hi guys, it's me Liz with the listing.
I'm Carlos Garcia with the List team also, and today we're gonna be talking about the 7 most things people are asking when moving to Lake Nona.
And we're here live. Look around. See, it's sunny here in Florida. So Carlos, go ahead and tell the public what is it that people are looking and why you want to buy here in Lake Nona.
Well, the one of the questions people are asking is Lake Nona a good area? Well, let me tell you from the standpoint of having fun with your family. Lake Nona is kind of like a small town where we have different shops, restaurants. One of them is very well known. Boxy Park is something different. It's an open area where you can bring your family. You can even bring your dog. They have like different containers where they have live music. They have a bar. They have a volleyball court for the kids. They have a kids area. They have a dog area for the dogs, and all of this is like open space where everybody in the family can come, have fun in an enclosed place. You don't have to worry about your kids running around. They can do their own thing. You can be doing your own thing too. There's food, really good food.
And they bring a band almost every weekend. It's open from Thursday to Sunday. So in there you can go dress however you like and you can bring the family. There's always going to be an event. You can have it for a private event. And the most important thing, guess what? You can bring your doggy like he mentioned before.
Yeah, and so that's just one of the places in Lake Nona. Across the street from Boxy Park, you have also Pizza Brewery. You have several restaurants. You have farmers market going on over the weekends. There's always something going on. Now, this is also called Medical City for a reason. Lake Nona was established or built around a medical city where you have
A lot of hospitals, like the Veteran Affairs Hospital.
you got the VA hospital for the region over here. You have the UCF hospital, but not only that, you have the medical school for UCF. You have numerous also for the kids. So most of the people who live around the Lake Nona area, there are doctors, professionals, but the main thing was the medical city, right? And things to point out is that they're trying to make this the futuristic, if you want to call it that way, city of the in United States. Perhaps you have there's some electric cars that are the transportation within Lake Nona. They're called the beeps. You can hop on one of these cars. They drive by themselves, go around the whole Lake Nona area. Lake Nona has right now about 7 to 10 restaurants where you can go on different places, and these beeps have a route to go through the whole neighborhood. So it's amazing. We like going to Boxy Park. We like going to the restaurants. By the way, we go on a golf cart. That makes it very exciting too. So another question people ask when moving to Lake Nona: what is Lake Nona, Florida, known for, right? And one of the things is a perfect place to raise a family. Why is that?
You know, that's one of the best place to raise a family is because it's safe. It has amazing great schools and plenty of social amenities. So it's also great for people who wants to retire. And one thing is the Valencia Community College is very close to the high school in Lake Nona. So your kids can do dual enrollment, which means that if they can be in high school, but at the same time they can be going to Valencia to finish an AA.
Also, the crime rates are very low around here. They're probably one of the lowest crime rates across the state. Since we are surrounded by a medical city, or it is a medical city, with professionals, and with that kind of income, things are very safe around here. Let's put it that way. Another thing, we have the top educational institutes. We have the UCF's College of Medicine, Valencia, as you mentioned. So for our family, for our kids, for our children, they have a top-notch facilities, education right here in the Lake Nona community. Lake Nona also have parks. There's a water park, very exciting for the family. This is where kids can go and ride one of those. It's like a zip line through a whole water pond or lake, if you want to call it that way. It's a great way to spend the day with the family in there. There's also swimming pools everywhere. There's a community center that has a swimming pool. A lot of people have their own pools in their home.
A YMCA. We have a YMCA
There's
too.
a YMCA that has a lot of sports opportunities for the whole family.
Swimming lessons. You
Swimming.
can do exercise. There's a lot of gymnasiums. Like,
They also have, around Lake Nona, there's also a lot of walking trails. There's plenty to do really for the family.
44 miles of walking trail.
Wow. We also have a new hotel. It's top class. It's called the Wave Hotel. I mentioned this because there's plenty of activities done in there too, not only for young ones but for adults. When it comes to nightlife, there's plenty to do at Boxy Park, at the Wave Hotel. There's always something going on. You can go to the brewery, things like that. Also, Lake Nona is called the Smart City, and the Smart City, as I mentioned before, it has the BIP. That's the local transportation that is electric, unmanned transportation. One of the first ones in the United States to do that. It is currently in place. It is already. They have a route that goes around the whole Lake Nona community. We also have the first airport that is already under construction. Is going to have that airplane that will take off vertically into the air, and the first flights are gonna be just from Orlando, Florida to Miami. That's gonna expand in the future, but this is the first place in the United States where you have that type of technology, aviation technology, if you want to call it that way. Also, Lake Nona is Cisco first iconic smart connected city in the US that features advanced fiber and wireless internet in the community. So for business people that are working out of the house, when you order internet in your house, it's just not high speed. This is a gigabit connection that allows you to search the internet at the highest speeds available with the technology today.
It's actually recognized as a Silicon Valley of the East Coast. So that's how Lake Nona is attracting a lot of commercial and business ventures. Key people who wants to do work and innovation and multiple industry. And not only that, Lake Nona is 15 to 20 minutes from the airport. Same. Also from Disney is around 25 to 30 minutes. So it's perfectly located. So if you want to be close to the airport, if you want to go to Disney, if you want to go to SeaWorld or to Universal. When we talk about location, Lake Nona is prime location.
Yeah, and the main business sectors in Lake Nona are medical, technology, retail, independent business, open as often as private, and corporate. As the residential population grows, these retailers have more customers to support them. So this is there's an immense growth that can only mean good things for those seeking employment right here in Lake Nona.
And if you love to do or play golf, guess what? Lake Nona Golf and Country Club is an exclusive community, luxury. So check it out too. That is one of the highlights that Lake Nona has.
All right, next we want to talk about, is Lake Nona a good place to invest in real estate? I'm going to allow Limaris here, which is the realtor of choice in the area, explain us why.
Like I said, Lake Nona is 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes from downtown Orlando. Lake Nona attracts medical and education professionals looking to get a fresh start. This planned community is home to several research like center parks and school. Most amongst many other communities, we have Lake Nona Golf Country Club. If you love to play golf, if you want to be close to Boxy Park and the town center of Lake Nona or VA Hospital in Nemours, Lorette is an excellent community. They still building. Eagle Creek community is amazing. And just for you to know, Eagle Creek is county, which means that you pay less taxes, and it's a gated community.
Don't forget also, we're talking about Lake Nona. For those that don't know, Lake Nona is only 15 to 20 minutes from the parks. I'm talking about Disney World, Universal, all these parks are right here around us, very close to us. So that's also another reason why you want to invest in real estate here. We normally, Central Florida, where Lake Nona is located and the parks, the growth yearly normally surpass any other locations within Florida. For example, the normal growth is about 3 to 4% in the state of Florida. In Lake Nona and Eagle Creek, you're looking at 12 to 15% growth. That's a lot. And your equity in your home is just gonna go through the roof while staying at the place where highly desirable. So this is the place to invest in real estate because of that, and also
to raise a family. In here you can raise a family, your kids can go to school, everything is local. And if you're looking for retirement community, we do have a retirement community too.
And those are for 55 years old and older, and they have so many activities. I'm planning to go there once I reach that age. I'm almost there. So is Lake Nona a smart city? Well, smart districts are emerging all over the world, right? Copenhagen, Dubai, Singapore, Milan, Hanoi, and many more global cities are recognizing the need for connected new urban communities of the future in the United States. One of the best examples is the Lake Nona right here in Orlando, Florida. Lake Nona is one of the most advanced digital districts in the United States. I already talked about the high-speed internet, the gigabit connection, and all of this is being developed by Tavistock Group, which is the developer, with a great vision that includes creating globally recognized clusters of excellence in health and well-being, sports, performance, education, and aerospace aviation. So another question we get asked the most is, where will the Disney campus be on the Lake Nona area?
Well, let me answer that, because actually the Walt Disney Company stated the campus will be just south of Orlando International Airport, between the 417 Tollway and Lake Nona Boulevard.
Now, for those that out of state, they don't know nothing about Orlando or Lake Nona, pretty much the Disney campus is gonna be located right next to the residence area on Lake Nona. So if I can explain a little bit, within Lake Nona, you have where the houses are for the residents, and then you have like the commercial district kind of thing. So the campus is going to be located on the business side of it. It's not right in between the residents. It is where the, for example, Boxy Park is, where the Wave Hotel is, where the restaurants are.
Where
other-
the town center is the commercial area. That's one of the things about Lake Nona, that you are minutes away. You can go in a golf cart.
You can even go walking. But the Disney campus is scheduled to be right around that area.
It's scheduled to be completed around year 2026. And we already have employees moving over here, transferring from California. Is Lake Nona diverse?
Well, the 9th Congressional District, which includes Lake Nona, is made up of roughly about 74% residents who identify as white, 13 who identify as African American, and 40% identifying as Hispanic, Latino, of any race, according to the 2015 American Community Survey by the U.S. Census.
So, what is the average income in Lake Nona?
The average annual household income in Lake Nona is $107,167, while the median household income sits at $88,132 per year. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe, put a like, and subscribe to our channel. We will be telling you everything about Lake Nona. Every week we will be coming with a new video for you guys.